Guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. If this is your first time, please kindly subscribe. If you're an old subscriber, thank you, I love you so much. So today we are going to tie party guest style. You know, party Gele for a party guest. You can see it is short, so it's for a party guest. So we are just doing the normal regular folds that you know. So just kindly watch this video to the end so that you know how to tie it, because it's very easy, simple steps that you just need to know. So the measurement for this gele is just 50-50. What I mean is fold into 2 equal parts. That's 50-50. I told you that this is 5, so you just take out 5 from both sides. See what I mean? Just put your hand here, right? So you hold both sides. You can see it, and you open from this 10. Please, it's a 50-50 measurement. So you just print. Note, if your client is covering their hair, take lesser pleat to besties, but if they are not, you can just take more pleats. You get? So my client don't want to cover her hair, so you see the pleats I took like up to 2 for 6 pleats, and you can see that what I'm having here is really small. But if for instance you wanted to cover her hair, I'll just leave or take like 4 or 5, right? So instead of coming to the front to place it here, reverse is the case. What I mean is we are placing it at the back of the client's head, right? So please kindly watch and learn how to tie it. So it's a 50-50 measurement. You don't want to come to the back and place like this, you will miss the measurement. So please just place it like this, both sides equal, and you ask your client or your muse to hold for you. You can see that it's equal. Check if it's not equal. All you need to just adjust a bit. Make sure they are equal. Thank you. So this style, you can actually print from this other side first, or you print for this other side. Which other works for you is what you would do. So me, I'll just print from here. So what we are doing is we took 6 pleats, right? So we are tracing that pleat from the back, like the pleats we took. That's what we are tracing. We are not taking new pleats. We are pleating it very tight. So the pleat you took, see, that's what I'm tracing. You can see it. This is 6 pleats we took, right? So this is it. You print to the middle. The same thing, and it should be very firm. While your client is helping you to hold the other side, this place should be really firm. So you ask your client to hold for you. You come to this side, tell her to remove her hand. You see, it's what I'm doing. Please don't stain her makeup. Oh, thank you. So you are slanting at the middle. It's still like a V shape, okay? So you still print the same 6 pleats you took. That's what you are still tracing, besties. You are just tracing. Gele is not hard. Just learn step by step the process, and you will get it right. So this is just what you are doing. Pleat, it should be very tight. You can see what I'm doing, and it's neat. Please, oh, make sure your base is neat. Oh, make sure your base is neat. So this is it. You ask your client to hold both sides for you. So see what I'm doing. The 6 pleats you took, see, just print it, print. So now what you are going to do is you return it. Left goes back to left, right goes back to right. What I did. So it's just like this. Let me do it again. You see it? You just return it back to where it's coming from, and make sure it is firm, but make sure it's at the middle. If you notice that it's not at the middle, please redo it to make sure you get it right. So it should be at the middle. Thank you. So help me with it. So you ask your client to hold for you. So you just pin down. That's what I'm doing. This pleat, yeah, this edge, just pin it down here. Yeah. Same thing applies here. Just take this edge, right? Make it really firm. Pin it to this place. After pinning this first pin, like just here, so this is just to secure your gele, you see. So just this same pleat, just take it down, just close to our eyebrows, just pin again. Please don't pin your client's head though. So same thing applies here. Still pin to the eyebrows. So we have pin. You see that the pinning is not tight enough, so I will remove it and drag tight and pin. Right? So this is where we now start doing our raw folds. This is where, see, this is how the gele is looking like. You can see it. So we have two sides now. This is how it's looking like. See where I pin. So you can start from anywhere, like I've said earlier. You can start from here or you can start from here. So for me, I don't know why I love starting from here, right? So what I will do is, so we are doing ruffles. It's just like you squeezing your fabric, nothing special. Just be squeezing it in a neat way. Just rough. So as you are roughing, you are squeezing your gele, please do not squeeze this other part, this side, because this is where you are using to pin down. I just hope you understand this part. So you are not squeezing this part, you are focusing main on this other side. So you neatly squeeze. Please watch and learn. No, just squeeze. You can see that I'm not focusing on this side, so you just squeeze. Right? You see it, just arrange neatly. Make sure it's neat, please. If you feel like it's not firm enough, just redo it. You get, so it's just a party get style. It's not really hard. This is the most simplest gele you see on the net. So after printing, like squeezing it, right, so you just pin it down to this base. As you can see, you just pin it down. Look at the pin. So you just pin it down to this base, right? So same thing applies here. You are not roughing this part, right? So this is where we are going to, like, it's coming like this. See, let me just show you. So the gele is coming like this. So I hope you understand. So that's why you don't rub this side. Just focus mainly on this place. Just print. Rough, neatly rough. You can see it's not really hard. Like, it's just like you are just scattering something, right? But this one is just in a neat way. See, just be pressing it down. It's no magic. It's what you are doing with your fingers. So you are just printing, like roughing it down. You can see, right? So this one, sometimes you can remove this one that you pin, and you just mix everything together. That's if you want it to be very high, like you just want it to be big like this. You just remove that one and mix it to just, you see what I'm doing, right? So it's just like you just did it to be like right? But sometimes you can leave it like that. This one, the way it was pinned like this, sorry, right? So you just take this one on top, this other one. It should be fair more. If not, when your client is dancing in the party, the thing will just fall off their head and they will consider you an amateur gele stylist. So you can just pin it together like this, right? So whichever one works for you, that's what you would do. So you can see it. This is how it's looking at this point. So you can see it's like, it's really not too much, like it's not hard. It's just you roughing your gele, and that's it. So if you feel like it's not really tight enough, you start pinning. Right? You just start pinning so that everything will be in alignment. For extra firmness, you come to the back. See what I'm doing? So you just pin this one to this one. So you keep on pinning. Please don't be selfish with your pins. As a gele stylist, it's just pin and edge control that we buy. So make sure you get more pins as you are going to dye your job to the location. So just pin the back. Reason is this will give your gele extra firmness. You can see what I'm doing. You can see what I'm pinning, right? You can see it. It's not something really hard. So you just like you are linking all the pleats together, like everything at the back together. So that's how you trace it. See what I'm doing? Trace it down to the base. So see the base. So you just trace it down to this base. I told you earlier that if you want your client to cover her hair, you take lesser pleats from the beginning. So this is how you pin down to the base. If you have watched to this point and you have not subscribed, just subscribe, like, comment, because we'll be dropping back-to-back tutorials for you guys. Trust gracious, I got you all. I'm going to teach you guys all I know about gele. So this is it. You can see, you can even tell that, see your gele, that is firm enough. So at this point, you are just done tying your gele. All you need to do is just come to the front and do what we call setting of gele. So the setting just is all about arranging your gele. So gele is looking like at the front. You can see how it's looking like. So you now tell, like, just check when you feel like, oh, this place is not really fine enough, or it's not really firm enough. So that's just it. You can just pin where you feel like, oh, I need there to be hidden, I need there to come out. So it's all you. You are in control of your gele. So I can decide to still pin here down. But since she's not going to a party, I think this is enough. And don't forget to always remove the ears after tying. And please, before tying, tell your client to remove their earrings. So when you are done, you put it back. Ta-da! This is the final look. Please subscribe. I love you all. Thank you. Please tell my fans hi. Yeah, beautiful clients, a beautiful model.